Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. So this is the second part of my Disventure Cam Season 5 redesigns and my thoughts on them. So this is the second part to the video that I made yesterday when at the time of recording this. And we're basically going to redesign the rest of the cast. So without further ado, let's just get into it. So the first redesign for this video is Alec, and my thoughts on Alec returning. Okay, it'll be kind of interesting to see what he'll do. Do I think he's gonna be a main villain? No, but what I really want to see is a duo. I want to see a duo with Alec and Spencer. If they team up together to take over the entire game, I will live. But as for his redesign, not much to say besides the fact that I just kind of toned down outfit. And I did give him a matching sweater in reference to Fiore's redesign that I gave in the first part. And so he's kind of cute. I thought I'd give him a little ponytail. So as for how far he'll go, I could definitely see him making the merge, early merge at least, unless he ends up as the main villain. Next is Rosa Maria, and I'm quite excited for her return to this season, honestly. She low-key should have been an All-Stars, but thank God she wasn't, or else she would have to suffer with the character derailment. I would love to see her interactions with Lake. I want to see their bestie interactions a lot. And I could see her making far. Not as far as her original season, but I could see her making far, depending on what she does. So for her redesign, I gave her a drastic makeover. And I mean drastic makeover. I pretty much changed every single aspect of Rosa Maria to a point where she just looks like a whole different character. But I still gave her an outfit that would suit her. So I just thought that she looked cute in a little Y2K inspired outfit. And this redesign took quite a lot of trial and error, because I originally wanted to give her those butterfly tops that were trendy in Y2K, but I decided not to because I just can't. My bad, y'all. Third redesign is Tom, our favorite himbo. Or at least my favorite himbo. Honestly, okay, I'm starting to notice that the himbos in Disventure Camp are often kind of hated on. I don't know, it's just something random. But anyway, I know that the divas are not living for his return to Disventure Camp. But honestly, I kind of like it. I kind of like the fact that he's returning, considering that he needs his own storyline. He needs his own storyline without Jake. And I want to see him form his friendship with Aiden just a little bit more. And I really want to see him win. And I think he might win, considering that Tom Jake is literally financially stable for Odd Nation cartoons. And I could really see him taking it. But for his redesign, I really wanted to casualize him a lot, and I kind of wanted to lighten his color scheme just a little bit. I didn't want to make him look like those super Asian people or whatever, the freak, but he's definitely my least favorite redesign. I could have done a lot better. And next is Allie. Why are you here? Who asked for you? Honestly, what producer did you get intimate? Okay. What producer did you get intimate with to get your ass on the season? Who asked for Allie on the season? Who wanted her on the season? I mean, I guess I can understand that some people thought she was robbed of making Final Two and All Stars, but does not make it ready for it to be on, because she was so insufferable on both seasons. She is nowhere near a fan favorite. She wishes to be a fan favorite, but she's not. Let's clock that T. And let's wake it up. Tess should have been on. And I definitely think that Allie's casted to be first out. That's the T. Allie was casted to be first out, and I think she will be first out, along with Aiden. Both characters who got messy screen time on All-Stars. And their arcs were pretty much done at this point. Unless they want to give Allie a new arc. But at this point, her arc is done. But anyway, for her redesign, I very much gave her like an 80s instead, because I want to make her fashionable. So I just, you know what, let's make her 80s. Let's make her like an 80s nerd. She's going to the arcade and playing Pac-Man or whatever video games were popular 80s. And as much as I hate Allie's casting on All Stars, I like this redesign, and I hope she's visually appealing to stay longer, unless she gets terrible plot armor or something. Next is Spencer, and y'all, I'm a certified Spencer stan. I'm quite glad that Spencer's back to compete for season 5, because he was robbed. He was so robbed. He low-key should have made it a lot further on season 4, because like I wanted to see him develop as a main villain in a sense. Like, girl, we all thought he was the main villain. And if he does become a main villain, as mentioned previously, I want to see him and Alec team up. I want to see them team up and dominate the game. And I think that's what's gonna happen. But we shall see. And I could see him making a lot farther. Like, for sure, finale maybe, but probably a top 5 for top 4. But for his redesign, it's very much a modern take on punk fashion from like the 70s. Like, very 70s punk, very 50s Westwood, because he's British. And I just think he looks so cool in alternative fashion. So, you know what, I said freak it. Let's give him an alternative look. And this is what y'all get. Alternative Spencer. And with that being said, I think the 4th player spot from DC4 is going to... Please ignore that. Anastasia. I said it. I think that the 4th Disventure Camp Season 4 contestant returning to Season 5 is Anastasia. I definitely think she has a lot of personality, which attracted the fans during the casting process. Because, fun fact, the casting process took place around March, and I'm pretty sure March was when Anastasia was getting a lot of praise from the fans. And I just see her being the 4th player. She has a lot of storyline potential, and I could definitely. And also, I've noticed that with the casting of the favorites, I've noticed that they're splitting the couples. They're splitting the gay couples, because we got Mathlete split, we got Gabelli split, we got Tom Jake split, and I think Anastasia will represent Anarissa, which is canon, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's canon. It is canon. But with her redesign, I very much went for Bratz doll. I technically referenced some custom dolls that Hextion made out of Stacy and Casey from, okay, not me saying the TDI twins, but the twins from Bratz. The twins from Bratz who work with Brittany Maxwell. If you know, you know. And I wanted to give her more of a pretty princess vibe. I want her to look like a doll. I want her to look like a fashion doll. And I definitely think she has my favorite redesign, because I was really able to experiment with her fashion. And that's what I wanted to do with all of these redesigns. Experiment with fashion, because I'm a fashion girly, and I hope y'all saw that. And with that being said, these are all of the Disventure Camp Season 5 redesigns that I made. I really hope that y'all enjoy them as much as I do. And as mentioned in the first part, I did post the full images on my community tab if in case y'all want to see more details of them and if you want to get a closer look of them. But yeah, thank y'all so much for watching this video, and stay tuned for my next one, which will be coming out tomorrow. So bye.